Well, the highest ranked match for both of these teams, and G2 T-side start. Inferno is their pick. They're going to look over in the apartments. This is where Torshi resides. Going to get out with one for free. And there's no trade in sight as Monesy takes that space slowly. Bit of a B-lean to open up for MOUZ. They started 4 strong on that side of the map. That's since been dismantled.
Uncertain, towing back and forth.
It's feeling like G2 are going to play right into this.
Yeah, that spot in apps as well. Even though Torshi got the kill, he now knows they're moving in. 4th player on rotation, flash to fight. Monesy playing a little later, peeks after the flash and finds that entry kill. Now G2 look to speed up.
Exertion just got aggressive all the way through Banana. So at this point, MOUZ know it's this A play. Exertion even hot on their heels, going to try and get past the crossfire. Snax and Monesy left battling for this. Exertion now arriving. If they can buy a few more seconds, this could get cleaned up. It's Monesy the one left to beat. Trying to get that reload off. Jimmy hounds him down. And that's a pistol round for MOUZ to open up this quarterfinal.
Yeah, he's got the molly most importantly, so there's no block util left. It's just that smoke out. We've got flashes on Torshi. It's up to the gunfights here for MOUZ. They have to hold strong.
Good position for Exertion, but no kills found. Brolan gonna have to do this alone. Spinks arriving will be cut out by this CT smoke, and so Brolan does what he can.
Oh, that could have. It's a good round for G2, but they are low. Boost gonna come up, put that Galil in play. Monesy has to win this round, he knows it.
You really need Monesy. If he can get one, you know, find a 3-on-2 here. You have some time to move back into the post plant if you're G2. That would be huge, but he's not getting 4 up on this boost. Instead, flashes to get the players out through coffins. He's still just waiting for this CT fight, and now they know about the boost. Both players for G2 trapped. Back of the site, Monesy making it happen. Down to the pistol, it's pulled, and he will get run down. Spinks narrowly holding on to that. It's going to be real close. So. No kit, though. And it looks like Monesy just might have done enough. Steals it away in the 1v3. That's a promising start for Emilia.
Learning all the in-jokes.
Yeah, exactly. There's probably a lot to catch up on from over the years.
You know G2 have good memes.
Oh, yeah, bro. I have no doubt. They'll be like 6-0 up, and they'll be saying, just you wait. We'll find a way.
MOUZ is trying to find a way behind the Molotov. Oh, they have no idea he can do that. Good purpose play for G2 to creep a guy in.
The G2 about to go walking right into it. Spinks. A 1 point of contact over a long gets a lot of info. Yeah, it looks like he was waiting for a flash there, but no one has one.
Ollie's pick. 15 seconds, guys. You've got to break through this. You've got to somehow find a way. The nade goes in, repositions, force it line up into disaster. They won't check the back of the site. The bomb gets stopped. There's only 5 seconds left. There's no way you can win this. Torshi's just saved it. Wait, no. Not going to happen. Not meant to be. A little too late. And MOUZ find his second.
Oh. Not even necessarily that they think that. I mean, Torshi is alive. He's the A player usually, so you should be aware could be one more guy, but I guess they didn't expect him in sight. They would think he's Zap, so nice entry kill from Monesy. And a bit unfortunate that the 2 guys he has first contact with after Hunter are low HP players, so he can get that multi-kill extremely quickly, and MOUZ steals one away, but another 5v4 situation for G2.
That was cool. Monesy jumped on that little ledge in middle to peer over the smoke. Brolan, no flash on that one again. Dry peek gets put down low. Okay, bit cheeky for Monesy, punished by the B rotation. Everyone is here right now. G2 running into a full stack if you count that arch rotation. It's just Jimpat inside of the site, trying to get behind cover in time. Brolan joins him. This is a mess right now. G2 just trying to battle through, and Jimmy holds it strong. 3 kills from the Finn, 3 rounds for MOUZ. They hear a bit of a ruckus. They want to go back into the weakest site.
Yeah, maybe some miscommunication from MOUZ, because if they're blocked by the smoke, you have time to walk it over.
Well, it's left them with this A play, having to try and fend it off. Once again, it's in these final few seconds. Snax back turn to the pit. It's a lot of damage off the SMG. Jimmy has been a constant problem, and they can never get past him.
I don't know.
It's real close.
Oh, no.
Not have it.
He didn't get it.
Damn, Jimmy is the immovable object.
Could have planted old default.
And so this isn't a game thus far that's been dominated by the opening ability, right? The Squad that's been 5v4 more often than not felt like G2.
To be fair, G2 have great openers and MOUZ have great closers, right? You got Spinks, you got Jimpat. These are guys who are excellent at shutting down rounds. Spinks is here on the long side, needing support, calling for help. Util's landing at his feet. Torchy's coming in for the swing. The molly kind of gets in the way there a little bit. Torchy can't full swing, so Spinks somehow gets a second. That's more than you can ask for in that position. He was locked in. 4v3 now.
Oh, he's locked in all right. That second kill, gnarly. You know, considering all that util gets used to flush Spinks out of the corner, and he still manages to make things worse for G2 before he goes down. Monesy waiting for this short push. He sees the shadow, has that early warning system, but eyes off it. That's when the re-aggro comes in at top middle. That kill collected for free from Jimmy P, and it's just HeavyGod. This time he does have a little bit of time left on this clock. 2 players to find, Torchy and Exertion. Faces them head on. That was info. HeavyGod, 20 seconds. What does he want to do with this remaining bit of time? It's just going to be fast in towards A, and they're already ahead of him. HeavyGod with the flick back round. Exertion was the guy with health. Fed first to the HeavyGod. But there's still more sacrifices. Torchy waiting over a long, playing this low and slow as HeavyGod finally gets this bomb planted in one of these post plants. A chance for the clutch. A lot of damage, but Torchy is still in. Steals himself away. One bullet would end this for HeavyGod, would bring G2 back into the conversation. And there's HeavyGod, the freshest faced in the G2 jersey. 45 seconds left. We're going to be keeping a close eye on this timer, because this feels like another late round exec out of G2, especially as Snags now rejoins MOUZ over at Banana. This AWP has been waiting here all round. That was Torchy's chance to collect, but shoots off too soon. That AWP now known about. This double B stack ain't moving anywhere. But the bomb's only just now leaving Banana and looking to regroup with the rest of G2 over here in A. It's another one of these rounds down to the wire. This time G2 have to be a bit more switched on. They can't look uncomfortable here. They've got a hell of a crossfire to break through. Jimmy in the pit, Brolan in the sight. Brolan opens, now Jimmy looks to strike. It's a lot of damage, but finally they get through this short crossfire, but no time! G2 again!
Dude, it can't keep happening. It can't. It's 3 times in a half.
In the end, they didn't want to go through the smoke, but they did the previous time, and just no time in the end.
All right, just rush B, screw it, reset, go fast, push for Exertion, at least gets a kill, but they need more out of this Brolan follow-up. He gets out with another.
That feels crazy. Brolan, dip in, dip out. And now Spinks arrives to lend a helping hand. Brolan should get iced out at the back of the site. They get past him, and it's a 3v3 retake to close. G2, plenty of time to get that bomb planted.
Monesy's low, but he's been putting in a good shift. 13 and 6, finds the entry again into this B-bomb site.
There's just a lot of nades still for Torchy and Jimmy. You're going to be able to ice, or cancel out rather, some of these positions, right? You can smoke off top Banana. Moldy on a quad, suddenly you're only worrying about dark pool. And that's really it. They can see oranges aren't clear already. HeavyGod plays in the smoke. All right, that does add some intrigue. HeavyGod's in there with them. Even though they get past Hunter, they still don't know about HeavyGod. Back stun though, he fires off very soon. Knife pulled for the HeavyGod. Oh, another! He studied the blade. 5 on the board for G2 as HeavyGod shanks MOUZ.
Oh, that's beautiful. I thought he panicked there. I thought he'd thrown it away. He fired off very soon when players have walked past him, but able to just disappear back in the smoke. They were sticking it the whole time. HeavyGod cuts him up.
Double knife kill. Like it's a silver lobby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
6-6 ain't that bad.
I think that's what's been feeling stressful for G2, though, is how winnable some of their other games even here at EPL have felt, right?
The Mongols...
Yeah, and now here in this one, it's like they're doing 90% of the round well.
Yeah.
It's the final 10% that's been letting them down. They've already lost MOUZ to open up this round versus the low buy. Oh God, another one. Torshi up close. Right by on the 5-7.
Pop, pop.
They will get past Jimmy, but now Torshi, look at the gun he's ended up with. His weapon of choice. Hunter going to try and come in, but Torshi just one step ahead is reading this round like a book. Now scoped on the last man. Snacks will find the kill, but that's the beginning of a long road in this 1v4. They're wrapping him in bottom and mid. 2 players in the site in front of him. And they've got the spot. They saw him on the short side. Snacks walking in. Gonna try and clear out the pit, but on the line is Brolan. The captains clash. Brolan wins it out, and MOUZ lock in a 7-5 CT half on G2's pick of Inferno. And it's dug them a bit of a hole to think that, you know, if those rounds had shaped up differently, this could have been 10-2 in their favor.
They lost more gun rounds to time than they did to
guns.
Guns.
So time rounds.
Guns don't kill people, time does. Here it is, flash out into top mid. Hunter on the line. They're already past him. This is a rip-roaring pace as Hunter tries to level up. 3rd kill in the game so far. They wrap him around on the arch side. He is forced off the angle, but still, he's taken his one. 5v4 for G2. Hunter goes fishing for a little bit more. And that's when he finds his door out the round.
Yeah,
Bomb now planted.
Great position here. Sure, HeavyGod's in apps, but they know about him and they've done a lot of damage. So this retake is going to be a difficult round for G2. 4 on 4, 3 from the B side, and no one peeking. All heads tucked. The danger is if G2 gain too much space, but there's a bit of info being gathered. Brolan keeping them at bay, and G2 running out of time. That smoke goes in for the pit. They've got to isolate the site kills right here, but MOUZ aren't giving them a clean headshot. HeavyGod pops his head out, but it's still out of time. There's no kit. There's no chance. Back of the site, and Torshi's put it to bed.
That's twice for Torshi from that exact position. Now once on each half. 3-2 split between A and B.
MOUZ aren't sitting idly by. They're getting their util in. It looks like they want to pop through the smoke. Hunter anti-flash ready to receive, and he gets 2 kills. His teammates on short don't even need to help. Hunter can get an upgrade or a side grade, if you will. And the D connects as Jimmy gets stuck in the smoke, hit by it. 2v5 now. Feels as good as done. They read the mid pop. MOUZ just wants to make it clean. He could grab an AK here, or a Khalil rather. Won't give up the kill. G2 on their way to a 6th. Looking to do it clean.
Could Torshi make this weird?
Maybe. He can't move, really. Like, HeavyGod's on a great off angle. Might just be the save for MOUZ. If anything, just knowing we don't want to give them these rifles.
See, HeavyGod just posted on the other side of the apartments, waiting for them to come out. The position gets way stronger if Monesy has taken the bulk of the attention here. It's a good crossfire between the 2 of them. And yeah, look, don't know which way to look as they come out through the balcony. HeavyGod gets out with a double. Now the SMGs work their way in close. These crossfires working wonders for G2.
Worth noting that flash did nothing to HeavyGod. It went over the roof, but he was just a little bit further back on that balcony. So that's why you see some teams throw it over the site wall. It's a nice kill.
And then Monesy playing so defensive in the site, but I think they maybe saw that if they don't smoke apps, MOUZ, if they're there, they would like to do this pop, and that this flash doesn't necessarily catch the player who's either in the site or on that balcony position.
Oh, off the time. Yes.
Big. And then they would have a good crossfire, so it almost felt like a trap from G2 that MOUZ walked in.
Orpa loses money after time. MOUZ force nades out of G2, but they don't commit. In the meantime, they walk through the mid-smoke. The timing is awkward. Hunter gets his molly in, but you don't respect the CT molly. You just don't respect it, and maybe you need to. Hunter just spraying into it. Finds his double. Pulling himself back into this match after a very slow start.
That's a really awkward way for this to open for MOUZ as well, as they go looking for that space. Exertion in a strong position, really needed to catch Hunter. That's now 3 players who have tried to knock Hunter out of this round. I mean, not much of this game has taken place over towards this B site. It's kind of wild to think about. And Exertion maybe feeling that isn't super warmed up into this map yet.
Oh, he got blind. He pre-sprayed. That gave away his position. They hard clear him. They're in the site right now. 3v5. If it was ever going to happen, it'd be the 3 rifles in position. Playing early. Snacks playing way too early. There was just no trade potential. So 5v3 for G2 has just been thrown to the
that's so
question
awkward.
of MOUZ.
The only thing they had here was the manpower. And now that's on a level playing field. MOUZ are entrenched. They're set up. Kits for everyone on G2. They have a little bit more time to work with here.
Great kill.
Monesy makes his way in out through the coffins. Brolan playing later, tries to swing out. It's all left onto Exertion. You've been waiting for him to have his round. And there it is, double digits from the back of the quiet start of this MOUZ team.
You know, if you're right, like MOUZ has been, and we saw even some of that from G2 in the first half. Look how easy you can put a round on the board.
And bro, I think that's kind of the scary thing right now for G2 is they are playing from the back. MOUZ calling from the front, have more room to make plays like that.
Oh, Brolan tanked.
Another pretty fast round. Brolan bullied to death by the util in Banana. His teammate's still here, playing behind the smokes.
They wanted to speed up, but there was a second Banana molly, and then when he gets through it on 10 health, that's when MOUZ's nade connects. G2 5-on-4, but I don't think they realize they're ready to swing. 3-2-1, and MOUZ come for another kill in Banana. Snacks will not survive. MOUZ just gets back in time, and they're jumping in, just looking to trade the kill. Knife out. They don't care. They just want the site, and they've got it.
Oh, even deep control. This is so well handled from Torshi, man.
Resmoke, you have a resmoke?
Okay, that's a little bit overzealous, bro.
Let him tick as well. Like,
2 kills in the round. Torshi did them all to get him into this position. Get that bomb planted.
This spot is a good spot right now for Spix. With no one flanking, watch out. These are the closers of MOUZ.
These are the rounds that G2 have given up time and time again to let MOUZ be in this position in the map. And so finally, in a 3-on-2, they have to stick the landing. They get past cleanly. Great stuff from Monesy. Running it down, getting them out of pool, throwing the aim off, and there's G2 finally sticking the landing on a man-up retake.
Again, back in CT, leaving MOUZ alone in the site. MOUZ has a Molotov. Is this even building into a B, though? All this pressure on B, the whole round for MOUZ, and they go back to middle. Right as Hunter rotates, he walks it as well. He's going to commit with this one. Monesy does have the line, but a long smoke could cut him off. Is that what's coming in? Deep on the long side. Monesy back in the site to fight with HeavyGod. The 2 top performers of G2 must perform.
Side by side, Monesy AWP opens, HeavyGod rifle looking to lock it down. And he's teed up Monesy to be the clutch, to be that X factor. There isn't time for this for MOUZ. They go back, they grab it. Monesy still in the site, gets cleared out. Just enough time to get that bomb planted. Oh God, MOUZ might be about to teach G2 how you operate within the confines of this clock. Spink's dead, but down in the pit, Jimmy lurks. In with the swing, and Jimmy P so close.
All good, boys. Let's fucking go.
Energy still high for MOUZ as they nearly grind that round out. If this is a round where we see aggression, I would be tipping my hat to Snacks having the balls to call it. The money on the line.
They're a little slow, like cycling nades out of spawn, so it won't be on the B side. Not yet, at least.
Retake util in. Aggression out of MOUZ, tries to play ahead of it, and Exertion gives MOUZ the exact fight he was hoping for. There's the trade, and they hear that nade pulled. Brolan's licking his lips.
Snacks is here, he's got a full belt. Will they disrespect it? They know he's in CT, they know there's no one probably on the site. Unless G2 started heavy in B, they have not. MOUZ have got the moves, they're gonna go through. Snacks the same, creeping through the smoke. The shot baits him through, he gets a kill. Somehow, G2 make this round a 3-on-1. It is enough.
Spam's just off the mark for Hunter. Jimmy even deep clearing the spawn. Right now, the only info he has is this one player in the ruins, but he started to piece it together, started to figure out exactly where G2 are coming from. This is not an easy clutch for Jimmy. He has to constantly keep his wits about him that at any moment, Hunter could have pulled the trigger on this backstab, and the spam is what ends it. Jimmy never even gets to play. G2 tie this game up at 11-all. Putting the hurt on MOUZ whenever they look for this control. And this time, G2 actually want to fight deep. Oh, Banana. MOUZ haven't had to contest with this yet, but the flashes blind MOUZ. Hunter hangs around. They start 3B. Hunter wants to fight this. Hunter's going for the swing. Wild move, a lot of damage, but Spinks will find him. Smoke spam comes up, trumps for MOUZ. And a 4-on-3 eases into this T side as they pump the brakes.
Yeah, they wanted to go mid. That block is really nice from Monesy. Still going to hold on to mid control. Snacks. There's nothing to stop them on a B push. He's going to get aggressive. HeavyGod does the same, double up in middle. Orb catches it. It's a deagle. Monesy spams it through the smoke, and Spinks will drop in, but he hasn't got that bomb. Does he want to go all the way around? Monesy's already taken this space. This timing for Spinks is not as good as he thinks, unless he goes back. This shadow advantage for Monesy should net him the kill. Every day of the week, G2 sit in reach of taking this map, and Monesy will close. 2 kills in middle to find 13 rounds. That's a sweaty game. Whew. G2, their pick in their pocket.
What's that ESL Pro League? Or one of. And straight down the vents they go. They've dodged this upper stack. They managed to get down lower. HeavyGod already on the rotate. G2 start moving players around to try and deal with this. But that dink is going to slow this retake down a lot. There's still players in the back line as well that G2 don't know about.
This is a crazy late lurk. The Spinks, he's not even going to take a kill. He's just going to walk behind them and try and stop them on this retake. You can't die now, though. Got to buy a bit of time exertion, falling back into the site. Spinks is going to be too late. G2 will be in the site before he's ready to play, so you've got to hold strong. Torchy with a kill. MOUZ follows up. There's that backstab for Spinks, and now G2 know they must move forward into more guns. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Snacks is about to fall, and MOUZ will take that pistol. This first half is so important. MOUZ's best half is the T side. G2's it is the defense.
And for MOUZ, they lost a couple of these anti-force buy rounds on Inferno, actually on both halves, so really need a clean conversion in this one.
Ooh, Scout starts. Oh, if he shot there, could have had a little bit more. MOUZ gets overwhelmed, and okay, MOUZ seem like they're finally going to convert their first pistol. Or am I speaking too soon? Good timing. Oh. Not winning this round, though, G2.
Well,
Right.
Monesy scout, right place, right time. Kill comes through for Monesy. Can he find any more? That's the big question. They managed to get past him. That bomb is going down the vents.
Nice. I'd run away from Monesy too.
This could still get weird. Jimmy is going to get caught, back turn. Snacks wrapping the lobby. Vent also isn't controlled yet, so that option of fast rotate lower is there.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Waited a bit too long here. No kit. Trying to find better guns? Yeah.
Oh, they won't get out with both the Galils.
AK tempting, but that bomb radius very big. Monesy will have to go back in.
I mean, kind of crazy that they don't even try to poke their head in. You know, the bomb was only just planted. Snacks.
Is it the on-the-fly wall, the second wall coming out? I'll do throw it after the wide one gets ready to expire. G2 is wasting their smokes on this wall, but there's 2 lanes of smoke. Going to be able to cross down Secret. Spinks, opening kill, gets main control. Monesy trying to stop him, but Spinks is gaining space, and the threat of different positions pushes Monesy back to ramp. Spinks goes heaven side. MOUZ could set up for an A split right now. Might even be a save, to be honest.
Yeah, you're very locked out of here. So maybe back to the drawing board for G2.
It's a good call. They have no kit, they have no nades. They realized they were just getting out-positioned in that round after losing MOUZ. A lot of pressure on MOUZ in this game if he's going to be that outside player. Fighting towards main, looking to stop these outside takes. And he had a pretty poor performance in the last map relative to the impactful players on his team. It's the orb, by the way. Brolan's dropped it. Can they grab it back? That's a new goal for G2. Run.
I think that's a very interesting sort of conversation in general, because you have guys like, okay, Nico and his longevity, but, you know, players like Rain.
He's out in the yard this time, joined up with his captain. Brolan plays around through the smoke. Meanwhile, Exertion responsible for Secret. Brolan's even going to catch HeavyGod out in garage. Ooh, that's weird. That's interesting. And the kill feed here, MOUZ might expect another man out in the yard. Exertion still floating around there. He actually gets Snacks coming up the vent. And well, that's gone kind of horribly for G2. An unfortunate lineup. Hell of an opening from Brolan. Monesy left saving this AWP.
I wonder if HeavyGod even got that spot, because he was clearing it knowing Brolan could do that move through the smoke, but I couldn't tell if he knew for sure that a player had gotten past. Either way, it's a beautiful shot for Brolan. First bullet headshot. Monesy right now just fighting for his life. How much do MOUZ want to dedicate their economy to chasing this gun? Oh, they don't need to. 2 kills for Monesy, and the exit is found. Torshi's been given an orb.
Snacks, this is the dream fight on the auto shotgun. You don't get a better fight than this. Ooh, it's gone a little bit weird.
Seconds.
That's a strong nade. Softened up as they make their way in through the door. Auto shotgun in the hut. A second player now moves in to join him. Monesy dead up in the heavens. They're trying to aggro onto the hut man, and they will find Brolan. MOUZ backstab in. Jimmy and Exertion split up. Exertion coming in too late. There shouldn't be time for this. 3 seconds left. And HeavyGod sitting back at ramp collects the round for G2.
Oh, all the kills. They just couldn't find the A-site anchors. They couldn't find the guys they were looking for, expecting backside.
Really wrap around from yard, and your players can be in so many spots. You don't really have utility to clear them.
Honestly, lucky to be alive there. He just peeled away as the boost came in. Oh, reload is a death sentence in this position for MOUZ. He's got a bit of cover though. Monesy got to hit the counter strafe. He's so fast with it. MOUZ follows up as they run into the double setup. This round peters out before it even begins.
That's a lovely little bait and switch between MOUZ and Monesy. MOUZ smoke spamming, trying to bait the push from up close. They go right into the Monesy orb.
MOUZ just take the space. Got to cross past MOUZ again. Shadow advantage once more. MOUZ, AK, gonna get a warning. Gets his spray off. Nice double up. The orb trades, but 20 seconds and the site is covered. Torshi knows this one is unrealistic. Can't hit this shot. But that doesn't even tempt him into the upper side. 10 seconds he saves.
It's a good save though. Nearly 8 grand in the bank.
G2 swaps out, sends HeavyGod B, Monesy takes ramp with the AWP, but they still have 3 players on this A bomb side. It's going to be an A split coming in from MOUZ.
Yeah, Brolan flashed into main, catches one up close. MOUZ off it up for free. Snacks also dead. This A hold crumbles. Good timing on the push in through main. They're ready for the Monesy orb up in heaven as well. That's a lot of info even just from that swing.
Couldn't be better. Just perfect trades.
G2, it's back to the drawing board, man.
What was MOUZ's position? Just stuck in front of the vent.
I mean, the flash wrecked him, to be fair.
Really uncomfortable spot to be in. Monesy might open up intrigue in this 2v2. HeavyGod's upper. Again, no kit. There must be one down somewhere. Well, they wouldn't even be interested. Kills aren't coming to them. Monesy swaps off. Torsi, missed shot. Oh dear, he gets clipped on the side. Jimmy in the hut doesn't need to play yet. They still don't have that kit. They still don't have a chance unless they get on the bomb right now, and Jimmy denies it. Monesy kit picked up, but no chance to win the round. It's going to be MOUZ closing it with 6.
Oh, now you made it very expensive as well. Enough intrigue to get G2 fishing with those 2 saving players.
too much, and everyone died on the side of MOUZ too. So if you win this round, perhaps you can get one for free too.
It's the risk reward here for G2 in round number 9.
Hunter.
There's the risk, and there's the reward.
Well, in his defense, it's 130 as of right now, so he nearly nailed it.
Obviously, it doesn't count for the guy who calls.
No.
He's got the play in mind.
Oh, they've actually followed through on his aggression.
Oh,
Hunter was but phase 1 in a 3-step process for G2. Send him into his death, then commit with the rest of the push.
Oh my god,
They are
so
right
close.
behind MOUZ.
That's the bomb lost.
Torshi gonna get cut down here. That's the bomb dropped and away from MOUZ. Backstab strikes. MOUZ left fighting back for it. Spinks has been able to retrieve the bomb. They can suck a bit of pace out of the round now. 2 on 4.
Brolan wants an AK. There's nothing to find.
But all they have is this ramp room. G2 were very committed to that lobby push and holding on to hell. They're having to scramble bodies down lower now. But they will get there in time.
They beat MOUZ there, most importantly, so they can swing a door on contact. They can play window on timing. It's up to them, really, how they want to play this. Do they wait for MOUZ to make the mistake? It seems like it. Monesy calling he's going first with that rifle. Backside control, smoke to plant inside with 20 seconds. There's the deny from Snacks. Doors shut in the face, leaves Spinks in an unwinnable round. He can get all the kills he wants. They will not throw this one away. G2 coming in on that ramp flank. Spinks knows he's been pressured to plant or push, and he goes for either. Neither connects.
Why not leave one player on the lurk to sort of punish something like that? You know their buy isn't going to be great. You have a man advantage there. The pressure is on them to make a play. Just a little bit more patience.
Oh, he didn't. Why didn't he drop?
Could they make up for this now? The Tech-9s find the opener out through ramp. MOUZ dropped down. HeavyGod could have escaped. Chose to stuck around and fight this. Is that a decision G2 might live to regret? Snacks left brawling. Shot in the side of the head. It's only Monesy. 1v2 as he drops in a lower. He's gonna have to swing. Plays through the smoke. Right behind them, they Monesy! They're the rounds he's supposed to bring, G2!
Where did that come from? Last round, G2, oh my god, they throw the pace change right at them. The double ramp push comes in as well. HeavyGod needs to find one more to make this even, but no. Exertion picking Monesy and shutting down the half like that. MOUZ will take it. A gift given to them in their final round of play on the T side nets them yet again a winning half. G2 have Ancient to rely on if things go wrong here. And MOUZ move to the defense. We have a crawl outside, similar looking. G2 send it all the way around. MOUZ are doing this all T side, getting that heaven control.
Oh, I hear Torshi screaming that Secret's dead and that he's pushing up, trying to close the net. It's a 2-2 split between Garage and Heaven right now. G2 might be jacks of all trades, but their masters are none in this pistol. Trying to collapse on the players down in Heaven. Did Brolan not realize? They've climbed up past him. Awkward way for the captain to fall.
Spinks has been here all round, literally all round. The smoke faded and he didn't move. They crossed before. Now he has vision. He's waiting patiently to get given something. He receives a headshot instead. They fly out Heaven. Assertion backside doesn't hit a single bullet with those dual Berettas. Unlosable. Heaven control and a post plant. That's G2.
G2 win the pistol, but it's the second round.
Yeah, these are the ones that get you.
Cool smoke. Is that Garage? One of the wall smokes.
Oh, this is up tempo. This is quick. Monesy leads the charge. The nades wreck him, but Monesy comes in with the opener. Exploding out through the hut. Brolan looks to put a stop to this. That's clean. And Snacks, last thing they hear is his body hitting the floor in the vents. MOUZ.
Oh, HeavyGod sneaks in. 5v4 for MOUZ. Can Monesy do the same?
Bro, Torshi is so communicative. You can hear him at all times in the round. He's let Jimmy know that he wanted to move around and help out over at ramp. He will get here on the AWP, but Monesy's already opened up the runway. Snack's dead over towards main. It's just Monesy left standing. 30 seconds left to work with, and they've entirely peeled off all these angles. They don't want to allow Monesy any sort of runway here into this clutch. Now he's already throwing the AWP away. That means he's going to give this a go. Walking in towards lower. Monesy going hunting. Noises to be made. Spinks playing a deny. Door swung open, and Monesy might have had the read. Spinks is the one still standing when all is said and done.
It's a good move. That was his only way to win the round. He had to get Spinks' kill quick so he could instantly plant before MOUZ had rotation. But yeah, doesn't grab the kill.
But Spinks just faster on the trigger.
Not much behind this. A couple of kills would be miraculous. The flash is so good though. Spinks comes in to sweep and he puts them down. 4 kills with the broom outside. We're up to 10 for MOUZ. Here's G2's buy.
I think this is one of the problems with MOUZ, though. They're a very annoying team to play up against on this CT half. You have guys like Exertion who don't mind being a bit more aggressive. Spinks as well has been all over the map. You've not known where you're going to face Spinks. This time he starts lower, traversing up towards Secret, trying to lend Exertion a helping hand. Snacks tactically pretended he didn't know where he was getting shot from. Makes him way harder to hit. Spinks, though, will creep out through Secret. And Snacks has missed this timing.
Gets out as well, so he's cleared outside entirely. Might tempt G2's, yeah, going back to this position late in the round after Spinks has cleared it. They not only don't want to be flanked, they know Spinks has misinfo. He still remains vigilant. 4v4 at a minute. And G2 is just a desperate mid-round call to try and split main contact. Spinks has another shadow advantage. He is so solid in this position, putting a multi-kill after multi-kill. Finally enough. Monesy and HeavyGod against it all.
They've just yelled at Jimmy to move over towards that A site right as Torshi collects the info out in the yard. I love that we're getting to hear all of this. It puts it in perspective just how much talking.
Taz likes the calls, but this is now 5th round in a row that they've lost on this T side, and it's going to be a quick one.
Straight out into A. Snacks, front of the pack. Full blind on Spinks.
Sure.
Collects his one. Exertion, though, is making the play. Pushing all the way into the lobby. Now links up with the rest of his team. Malb's still floating around here. That would be a juicy kill for MOUZ to find. Malb's caught aggressing. And now they learn about Exertion. G2. They don't have info on how many players are in the lobby. This is all of MOUZ regrouped and ready for this retake. Hunter forced out by the molly. Full blind on Monesy. It's only HeavyGod left. 1v3 and he can't stick the landing. MOUZ show up on Nuke. They take this quarterfinal the distance. G2, not without their chances, not without their triumphs, but in the end, MOUZ rise above it. This quarterfinal.
This feels like a fake right now. Don't have the real estate to take this control. The smoke traded with the molly. It's a double setup though. Exertion won't push the limits. He will go cave.
Oh, and they still don't know.
The call was 2 for Torshi.
Ooh.
He knows.
Spot in the cam. Exertion makes it all the way through red. Gets past MOUZ back in the spawn.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to open up the floodgates here for this A play. Only line of defense is Hunter. He's been spotted. Still gets out with a double. Hunter does all he can and then some. Well, that 2K be enough to keep G2 in the pistol. Planting for Donut as the gap's getting closed. Brolan can't commit to that bomb plant. Tries to tap it in. G2 applying pressure. Brolan goes fighting into the spawn. They've traded places. Brolan gets out.
See ya.
B-side plant, but G2 are already rotating.
Exertion's still got a kill. That might make it interesting. He's got to be quick on this plant, though. Monesy holding the rotate. His teammate playing the 1v1 on the big flank right now. Exertion giving it up. He's making it very clear.
Monesy should have this one locked in. And yeah, Exertion doesn't waste any time. He's trying to get around to link up with Brolan. So Monesy simply waits to collect that kill.
He can wrap cave. I thought he would. He's going to... Oh, yeah. It's hesitant. There's no wall bangs here. It's going to take a second, though. G2, no kit. They've got to get a player on. They've got to stick this with one. HeavyGod's doing and Monesy checking everything. He missed the timing. He missed the timing. Does he go back? Or can Brolan stop this in the final few seconds? Oh, what?
Oh, no!
He got off anyway.
You are so fucking good, bro.
What more can I say about it than that? MOUZ, they've looked good in the early couple of rounds. 2 to their name already.
Nice elbow smoke.
G2 with the buy, though. This is where they've got to strike hot.
Is that the Monesy miss again? He missed it a couple times already in this tournament, and yeah,
that's rough.
Him. You see the missed elbow, you're going out mid. Monesy's break on the mid smoke, Torchy shoots through it, Xertion takes that space. This is a MOUZ round already poised. They've got G2 split down the middle.
And G2's going to try and go back, re-clear red with the A players, but it's just too quick from MOUZ on this B group.
They've been given a bit of a window to get past Exertion. Snacks doubles up in the hold.
Nice.
Smoke's now starting to fade as well, and Exertion never played with his timing here. They've left it till very late on. But now, however, he can stop these rotates from ever crossing back. It's a lot for Exertion to try and carry through this round, and MOUZ with the clear.
Did he pick up a nade, and then MOUZ heard the nade picked up because he wasn't shifting, and that gave away his position, and MOUZ just swung him there. Awkward for Exertion, who didn't make a move off of that audio cue. Oh dear.
He accidentally picked the one from Monesy's corpse.
Yeah. That's really sold MOUZ down the river now. They can still win this round, though. There's no nades for G2. Got to get these fights in. Spinks out. Bomb needs to follow. It's a bit tenuous right now. Deep smoke comes in for Jimpat. Oh, it's way too deep. Horrible smoke. Absolutely terrible smoke.
Yeah, it's...
No, like they pushed A main and went up heaven behind Exertion.
Exertion also heard them. They weren't quiet when they snuck past him.
So maybe just struggling to organize themselves, MOUZ, in that round, but still a buy here. Torji finds another entry and onto Monesy again. HeavyGod equalizes.
He's had enough, but he doesn't get out this time. Exertion in a great position. They're going to manually clear this with 2 players, but Hunter pulled back to throw nades, and MOUZ has already committed. They will get a trade. Right now, every team is looking messy. It's late in the night right now. Hunter holding on this A site. 2 kills, the space conceded, the plant's possible.
Scrappy, in-your-face counter-strike. Let's see if Spinks is up for it. Nades will maul Spinks down low. Brolan playing up close. They're trying to play this one together. Forced into the Tech 9. Brolan feasts. And it's only HeavyGod left. 1v2. Wrapping in where his teammates just got wrecked, and he faces the same fate. Beautiful start to this game from Brolan.
Yeah, got to remember who he is at the end of the day. Maybe a new in-game leader, but when the pressure's off his shoulders in the cooling, this guy can frag. I'm going to start taking note every round of who's throwing it, because I've seen it miss twice in this map. It got missed last time G2 played. It can't keep happening.
Especially not because it is like a backbone of the mid-hold, one of the most important parts of the map.
And like, I don't want to say it definitely was Monesy, but everyone else had their smoke. So either he's throwing it or someone else threw it and he gave them his smoke. I don't know which. Oh dear. G2 battered and bruised and then blown up.
Good nade, but these are the moments where MOUZ have had some issues in the past. Brolan is determined for that to not be the case. He's trapped in cave as Hunter plays his hand. Rotates is still a long way away. For now, Hunter's operating alone. That will change in a moment. MOUZ is smoked off over on short. This has to commit to this long cross. And all of this time, Hunter could have been swung. Would have been left fighting all on his lonesome. Now he has something in the way of support. Still, Hunter dead straight away. That's clinical from Spinks. They're ready for MOUZ. Over at long, he's pincered. And Monesy is left saving that AWP. This is a runaway T-side. G2 needs solutions, and they need them quick.
They're really hunting this. Oh my god, look at this. Monesy is in a lot of bother right now. He realizes just in time, sees the second one as well. Which side? Spinks is ready for this peek, and Monesy can't connect.
No, Lotan, I don't need.
I don't need. Keep the AKs playing fast and loose and MOUZ right now. They get rid of Monesy's AWP.
You know, they're probably expecting more hits on the bomb sides, but just the lack of control really is killing them at the moment.
It's aggressive setup, at least. They climb up heaven from middle. Look at that pathing. Donk-esque for Exertion, just already up the boxes. Puts them both down. That's B cleared out. They're going to run A. This is dangerous. This is where the stack started, and it hasn't moved a muscle. Monesy nails both headshots. It's on.
I mean, this would be a very deserved timeout of praise from Monesy if he is able to offer this up. 2 kills already. Jimmy with the swing. Monesy's digs are in vain. It's all Exertion. It's all Jimmy P. Oh, yes, they are. Exertion walking it a little bit later after MOUZ. Look at the number of nades over at A. This is the overreaction from G2. 3 nade sets dropped over towards that A site, shuffled the entire defense around. Right now, there is only one man at B, and that man is Snacks. I'm so worried that they use Spinks to clear cave. And Snacks gets shot in the side of the head.
Oh, that could happen when you get this much space. You're going to call watch out cave.
It's the only place left. When Spinks is this far deep, they know he has to be close. Jimmy with the clear. Snacks dealt with. Spinks rightfully so took space over towards long. He's unknown about. Sure, HeavyGod got the spot, but it doesn't matter. Numbers alone should decide the outcome here.
But this is I really like this call from MOUZ. As you see Brolan also on the lurk, he's going to find the frag on HeavyGod, and Hunter, the last player left alive in Donut, going to try to save something for the next round. But you knew that G2 Exertion gets in a really good spot. Even though he dies, Torji is there with the trade, and Snacks is just completely isolated on the B bomb site. Nice little information push from Spinks. Wasn't even necessary in the end. Basically secured the route with his positioning and an extra Molotov.
Not sure if they're going to be ready for a 4-man hit. Molly in the cave. Now the pressure put on by MOUZ. They start to throw themselves around the corner. Oh, that Molly ticked last second on HeavyGod. They know exactly where he is. Brolan, no one was ready to trade him there. No one was right behind. They still should have this kill, but that gave time for Monesy to get set up. Still, 2v3. Hunter, the only guy in position to make this round worthwhile. And even then, the bomb's leaving.
I mean, G2 at least have been burned by these last second rotates so much. MOUZ hung around. But Torshi, I mean, every kill gets immediately punished. There hasn't been a moment in this round where it felt like anyone could have got away with more than one for G2. Hunter has now been tasked with that.
Giga flank for Jimmy.
But he will find Torshi out in the open.
Does he believe?
This kill should just come for free.
Does he believe in the stick? When he gets it, run and gun, bit of a gamble, gonna just jump on that bomb. I like it. Jimmy's a long way away. Gonna peek in time. He doesn't believe it. He's making steps. He still gets the kill, but G2 win the round. Hunter sticks that in a 1v1. Hunter's giving them a lifeline. Can they hang on? This game dangling for G2.
Oh, they hear the boost. That's big info for Spinks. Still, he gets sandwiched, trapped between the lane push and cave. MOUZ actually look like they want to go back and try and claw away at some of this real estate that G2 own. They do have Snacks trapped on the lane. They've been locked out from this side of the map. I mean, the window is closing, right? You know that right now G2 are heavily invested in the lane control. They put a lot of bodies there to make a push like that happen. And so you have this temporary window where the A site has to be weaker. And as they get past Monesy, that A play opens up to MOUZ. Backstab arriving on a pretty good timing. This could be a similar looking round to last. Once again, Torshi so tunnel vision forward. They're not suspecting the backstab. HeavyGod walks the smoke, catches them with bomb pulled. It's just Brolan. He's had some great clutches here, but expecting a 1v4 in this moment. Taking one from the leg on that AWP. It's over for Brolan. G2 now start chaining some rounds together.
This cave setup isn't going to do them any favors because it'll be Exertion likely playing late here. Might even get a whiff of this if he can jiggle and not overcommit. There's a spot. He might be ready for two now. Exertion won't play. They'll come up the ramp instead. 20 seconds. What a spam. Hunter can risk coming through. He can risk winning the round or losing it right now. And it's Hunter with a big mow down in the sight. Jimmy turns around. 10 seconds to get this bomb planted.
He's on for the ace clutch. 3 kills come through very quickly from Jimmy P, but the mollies start raining in. Things are really heating up for him. Able to peel back, get off the angle. MOUZ had to hit that. G2 will deliver on the promise of 4 CT rounds. It's not much, but will it be enough?
But with a good start, they have a chance.
4-1 in the series for MOUZ on pistols, but G2 love to win a force. MOUZ on this fake right now. HeavyGod rather, as G2 explode into this bomb site. It's going to get heard by Torshi. Keeps the 4-man stack for a second, but they can fast flank through middle. Torshi has to hold this real estate. G2 come hunting. What an unbelievable kill. Snacks drive by, run and gun. The Julies try to fight back. Monesy falls, and this is getting messy right now in the donut. Exertion finally overwhelmed, and G2 have a post plant set up.
Torshi in the donut, it's just not been kind to him. Even in the pistol, found there first, had a couple of rounds shot in the back of the head. Now the rest should just be a formality for G2. MOUZ doesn't need to fall there. Has support from the rest of the team. If only he waits and Brolan tries to swing out. Oh, he will make it in. Hunter unable to reply. Still for Brolan, there simply isn't time in this round. And there's that late swing from HeavyGod. G2 pull up with a pistol round and second wind in their sails now.
Harry, this is the one you absolutely cannot afford to lose. And MOUZ is opening with 4 players towards B.
Oh, and G2 have started with everyone here. There's not really a plan B right now for G2. Triple cave, though. They will be locked out on these SMGs. It just comes down to what space the G2 want to take.
How locked out are they? Because that smoke is for short and long. There's no real space for G2 to play in this bomb site.
Oh, this is so claustrophobic.
Fight the SMGs. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Mow down from Snacks through the backline, though. And they've kept it even, 3v2. It's well handled for G2. Playing into the stack. Oh, and a bit of luck going the way of Monesy.
Sure.
Now they find the conversions. Now look, a couple of rounds ago, Torshi was chuckling to himself. 2 rounds have gone against G2, both in the exact same way. Shot in the back of the head while he's holding on a donut. But then his second half starts getting run at by pistols, dying in donut. Pistol round goes against them. Now they don't buy, well, now they don't win on the force buy. This is going to be a 1-round game. It doesn't matter what the scoreline was.
This is well timed. MOUZ putting 3 in the right place. Snacks lurking middle.
I think the thing that's so annoying here for G2 is that info came from a pixel gap, right? That no one had crossed mid. And so the fake hasn't really worked. As a result, MOUZ 1 step ahead, but that's not like they grouped and they flash push middle, so G2 are aware of this. They're going in blind over towards a stack. MOUZ and HeavyGod, though, make a convincing case for it. Breaking through with the openers. That's a bomb plant for G2.
That's another 4v5 won by G2, which they've done plenty of times in this series.
Wow. MOUZ does go for the save. I mean, MOUZ did absolutely everything right in that round. It looked perfect for them.
Oh, Exertion still has a smoke. That goes in now at the 40-second mark.
I feel like you're forced into a B here right now, but G2 don't want to. They're going to go through this one. 2 CTs here. Good luck.
Better be a good flash. Oh, they call him a flash for the reason. Let's go. Exertion, double blind mow down. Snacks with the trade. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Monesy locked in a separate fight while Snacks is planting. He's just going to get run at. Spinks charges, but he's missed the opportunity. Nails it the second time around. It's just Monesy left in this one.
He's sticking.
They don't have the kit. 10-second stick. Monesy's allowed to close the distance. They have to hit this shot. Brolan has to hit this. He's come up short. Off the bomb now. Monesy with the info. A huge clutch. 1v3 looking to come through for Monesy. Ilya the Kid is on his feet. G2 in the lead.
The 2-for-1 right there.
Oh, we'll see now. Last time out, Cyclone absolutely had to take it here, try to stabilize his guys. They have another buy.
A lot of rounds left.
Torji now opens towards the B bomb site.
Oh, and it's now where G2 go back to something more exec heavy. They have not attempted the mid control. It's nades over towards this B site. A cursory glance up through the ramp. HeavyGod has spied that AWP, but it cost him his life.
They still want to go. Torshi on default going to get another chance here, even if a flash connects.
They've had an advantage every single gun round. This doesn't have to mean anything, right? Let's see what G2 has in store this time around.
Molly is going to displace Torshi. Does he stay or does he go? Wide in front of the short smoke, full blind, going back for another as he edges it. Takes a second, is Torshi living on the edge. Tag, nade, finish, Torshi in the right place, finally putting up a multi-kill. And MOUZ need it now more than ever. Two low players on G2 are not breaking in.
No!
Surely not! No low, not like this, no way. Back they go.
No, they should never win this. They're both so low. Okay, they didn't see Jimmy. They didn't spot him. He's got the round in the bag, surely. Hunter at 2 HP, and they know where he was. Does not have many options here. Kind of wants to just take the straight-up fight, but it's got to be flawless. Jimmy on the line saves the day for MOUZ. He would love to get out of this with something. MOUZ, forward position. Oh, but the timing, whenever you think you're going to look away. One more second, that's all it would have took. But exertion gets the better of him.
Now they know.
His side's been left empty. Aggro in mid, Snacks going to walk right over the top of this.
Why would you check exertion at this point of the round? How is he still here?
Oh. That one's free. Jimmy dead back in Donut. And look who are the two left standing for G2.
I'm not buying it.
Last time they attempted the 2v4, both these players were super wounded. Jimmy could end the round in 2 bullets. This time it's got to be cleaner from MOUZ.
Force him through CT with that temple smoke.
Hunter with the reposition.
They called the boost. They know he's up there.
Monesy on this tight line over towards Donut, rewarded with the first. The other 3 are all out spawn side. How's the synergy between Monesy and Hunter? Monesy deals with the first 2, leaves it on Hunter for the clutch. Couldn't manage the 2v4 last time. It's only Brolan as the captain left to beat. Hunter brings his A game. Double digits secured. Big game players, Hunter and Monesy, step up and seal the deal on a 2v4.
Not really lose heart, considering how some of these clutches went.
Yeah.
Oh, the grenade and the run boost fails as a result.
This happened every time. They did so much damage with these mid nades.
Just throwing them high.
I wonder if you're regretting some of the early timeouts here if you're MOUZ as well.
Oh my god.
Snacks trying to force a fight, force a play.
Had the flash.
And that is awkward. They lose another on the spam.
All right, can't lose this one, MOUZ. 5v3.
You know, even then you look at who's left in the round. You look at what Hunter and Monesy have been able to achieve whenever they're 2v4. Well, how about a 3v5 with MOUZ, Ancient Merchant alongside them? This thing MOUZ have to a matey. MOUZ closes the gap on Donut, and Torshi Zorp is going to get rid of him. It has to be another masterclass in the 2vx for Monesy and Hunter.
Okay, at least the other one was a post plant. This one's pre. MOUZ don't have to move. MOUZ don't have to come to you.
Because it might put MOUZ on 11 at that point and G2 with no money.
All right, back to mid they go. Nades rain in. This time exertion is undamaged, unblemished on the mid push.
MOUZ have learned slightly different lineups as well, but oh my god, G2 jumped the shots. MOUZ out middle, sees a flash coming, but he can't stop the peak behind it. Trying to climb up. The call comes to Care B. G2 only too strong here and not even lane control to talk about.
I think G2 are expecting a more passive hold in mid with these nades having been so punishing as of late, but MOUZ just commit a little bit later into these fights.
I'm just feeling it.
He's the guy giving you a tremendous amount of faith in G2, him and Monesy. Yeah, Spinks can try to slow this down with his incendiary, but that buys you a couple of seconds, and even then he doesn't lob it out yet.
Save it for the retake, save it to slow the plant. There it is, on the site. Might force a different plant position. It's definitely going to waste half of these smokes times. Hunter, ooh, he's getting nervous here. Another molly goes in, he can't stick it.
Oh god,
now.
the
He's
smokes
not
have
safe.
faded.
They're coming for him.
They closed the gap gap. Hunter gets left to fight all on his own. It's only HeavyGod that claps down upon that B site from MOUZ. The util milked to the perfect degree. They've taken all the pace out of it. They're the ones feeling all the pressure. MOUZ, their big test was were they were able to reactivate, build back into this after they were caught a little too comfortable and G2 started leveling up.
Snax was walking there to throw nades, and that's exactly what Torshi's probably realized as well. So you know there's going to be more players in position for G2 to run this execute. They keep 3 strong. Torshi takes his dominant line on the AWP. This should be his round. Flashes have to really get him off. G2, a last-ditch attempt, a last chance in a quarterfinal. MOUZ on the precipice of progressing.
This whole comeback for G2 started with some chance kills on Torshi. That reblock in at the top of ramp. G2 might have no choice but to come through it. Torshi's going to blow this open, looking for a gap. He strikes HeavyGod and a little bit more. Torshi highlight reel to close this. It's only Monesy left, and Torshi sends him packing. MOUZ lock in semifinals. End of the line for G2.
A roller coaster match, both teams winning their map, and even though MOUZ had a heavy lead, G2 pulled it all the way to give us a bit of cinema at the end of Ancient. It's still going to be MOUZ.